When a man is denied the right to live the life he believes in, he has no choice but to become an outlaw. Hi viewer, you're welcome to this week's edition of our weekly program, Busted on Flip TV. Busted brings you reports from crimes and investigative stories. I'm your host, Gladys Aloze. Stay with us. Two men in connection with the abduction of a Catholic priest in Kaduna State have been arrested by the Nigerian Police Force Intelligence Response Team. This followed an intense intelligence-led operation to unravel and arrest and bring to book the criminal gang responsible for a series of related high-profile kidnap operations in Kaduna State. According to Force Public Relations Officer CP Frank Mba, 1 GPMG and 3 AK-47 rifles were recovered from the suspect, while effort is still ongoing to arrest other members of the gang. In another development, the police team arrested one Abubakar Haliru, male 48 years old, of Zaria local government area of Kaduna State, who lured his cousin, one Binta Mohammed, and handed her over to his kidnap gang members in Galadimawa Forest in Kaduna State. Binta narrowly escaped from the kidnap gang and thereafter contacted the police before her eventual rescue. A total of 47 suspects were arrested in the various operations, while exhibits recovered include 1 GPMG, 22 sophisticated firearms and weapons of different caliber, 525 ammunition, 1 hacksaw, and mobile phones were recovered from the suspect. The Inspector General of Police, IGP Usman Alkali Baba, has assured the nation that the force will remain committed to cracking down on criminal networks, mopping up illicit weapons in the hands of criminal elements, and generally working toward enhancing public safety in the country. The IGP also urged citizens to continue to provide useful information to the police to aid in the crime-fighting effort. All the suspects will be charged to court on conclusion of investigations, he said. The Bayelsa State Vigilante Service (BSVS) has proposed the identification and registration of scrap dealers and scavengers operating within the state after apprehending one 18-year-old Matthew Izibefiezem who specializes in stealing copper wires, which he subsequently sells to scrap dealers in Yenegua metropolis. According to the chairman of the BSVS, Honorable Daubiye Alabwa, after stealing the copper wire, the suspect sold it to a northern scrap dealer, Mr. Bubarak Abdullahi, who hails from Kano State. Explaining further, he said, luck ran out of them when the duo had a misunderstanding over price and payment, raising suspicion that led the Bayelsa State Vigilante Service the arrest on Saturday, October 9. Honorable Alaba said that as a result of series of complaints from residents about the activities of scrap scavengers, a number of criminals arrests carried out by the outfit that are associated with them, the outfit has seen the need to check and verify those who engage in scrap scavenging and buying in the state. He added that some dealers in scrap scavenging and buying business encourage the high level of stealing and criminal activities that the state currently witness. The Economic and Financial Crimes Commission (EFCC) Gombe Zonal Office has arraigned one Gideon Ngwen, a lawyer, before Justice C.L. Dapop of Plateau State High Court, Jos, on a 3-count charge bordering on criminal breach of trust and misappropriation. He allegedly converted the judgment debt paid into his account on behalf of his client, about 100 staff of Plateau State Radio Television Corporation (PRTVC), whose employment were unlawfully terminated by the Plateau State government to personal use. The workers had sometime in 2014 and 2016 respectively instituted a suit at the National Industrial Court Jos Division in suit number NICN/JOS/25/2014 and NICN/JOS/28/2016 against the Plateau State government for unlawful termination of their employment, whereupon the defendant took up their case pro bono. They stated that during the course of the trial, parties entered into a consent judgment and it was agreed that the sum of 181,890,402 naira and 66 kobo be paid to all 100 staff through the account of the defendant domiciled in United Bank for Africa (UBA). A Nigerian man simply identified as Arinze, who claims to be a pastor in training, has been nabbed after he allegedly defiled a little girl and attempted to use blood from her vagina for spiritual activities, geared towards making his church grow exponentially. In a video that has since gone viral, the suspect claimed he was asked by one Mr. Matthew to get the blood of a child and that the blood would be used to help him do some spiritual works to make his church grow faster than expected. Arinze, who was tied up in the video, said he met his victim, a little girl, whom he fingered and then took her blood to Mr. Matthew, who rejected it and said that the victim is very powerful. A landlord in the
punishment is not for revenge, but to lessen crime and reform the criminal. This is all we have for you on Busted for today. Until I come your way next time, I remain your host, Gladys Aloze. Do want to follow us on all our social media platforms, on Facebook and also on Instagram. Stay safe.